Hello, welcome to Eye on Inyo Sports. Today we're honored to have A.D. Van Nest, that's the Athletic Director Van Nest from Bishop Union High School, talking about Homecoming 2022.
Yes.
Welcome, I appreciate your coming.
Thank you.
So this is going to be a great homecoming. Now, let's get the bad stuff out of the way first.
Okay.
What are the rules for the football game?
Rules for the football game. Number one, we really want to see great sportsmanship from our coaches, our players, and our fans and our spectators. So that's rule number one, which great sportsmanship is we do not boo the officials. We are in a nationwide ref shortage, and I'm very thankful for our officials that come out and officiate the game so we can have it. We didn't get a full schedule this year because of not having enough officials. So we need to make sure that that happens no matter what the call is. The second thing is some of our younger patrons really think the football game is about running around the track and throwing the football themselves. And we would really like everybody to be in the stands and watch our football game.
And then there's a special pet peeve.
Oh, yes. I know a lot of people try to get excited at homecoming and maybe do a little bit more than what they have. Maybe we have some alumni coming. We are not supposed to have artificial noisemakers. We have the band there and the cheerleaders there, and of course our voices can be loud enough. We don't need to have the artificial noisemakers.
And just to clarify, the band is not a noisemaker.
No.
Don't bring a cowbell, be nice. This is good.
Right.
Okay, let's go to the good excitement stuff. This
Okay.
is homecoming week. Tell us what's
Homecoming
happening.
week. And we have our homecoming court royalty that will make their appearance at the football game. They are introduced in a pregame show, and them and their parents are also introduced at our varsity halftime show. And we do announce the king and queen of homecoming at the halftime of the varsity football game.
What time is the court presentation first? The first court presentation?
6:30-ish, maybe a little earlier, is when the pregame show starts. The pregame show starts with our Bishop Bronco cheerleaders are doing a performance, followed by our Bishop Bronco dance team. And then that is when the Corvettes are rolling in with their homecoming royalty.
So come early to get good parking?
Yes, definitely come early. So come early, buy your tickets online. You could buy your tickets at gofan.co. The link is live and up right now. If you have your digital tickets, you can enter at either of our gates. You can enter off of Home Street by the Booster Snack Shack, or you can enter off of Pine Street next to the district office. If you have your digital tickets, you don't have to stand in line. You can go straight to the ticket table and they will redeem your ticket and give you a stamp, and you can miss that line and definitely have your tickets in time for the big game so you don't miss any of our festivities.
Now you said the electronic ticketing is important for the next game if we make it to CIF.
Correct. So I do anticipate us making the playoffs easily. We are in base division 6. I actually got a little tip from the CIF commissioner Tuesday. I do anticipate we can only move up one. That's the most we can move up. And like last year, we moved up 2 divisions. So I am anticipating us moving up to Division 5. I am anticipating us to be one of the top seeds, which the top 8 get a home game. So the first round home playoff game will be Friday, November 4th. And CIF says we only use digital tickets. So homecoming would be a great practice for us to use those GoFan digital tickets because it will be the same for CIF.
So after the 2 phenomenal football teams, the king and the queen, the court, everything, what happens after the game on Saturday?
On Saturday, there's a homecoming dance for our students. It is Saturday night at the fairgrounds. It starts at 8 o'clock and it goes until midnight. And I know that many of our students are looking forward to having a traditional homecoming dance this will be the first time in about 3 years, because last year we had a homecoming dance, but it was outdoors. This year we're indoors.
And how much is the tickets for that?
$30 if you do not have your ASB card and $25 with your ASB card. And you purchase your ASB cards on gofan.co.
Cool. Is there anything else? Athletic Director Van Nest. She's an amazing, how long have you been here?
This is my 23rd year teaching at Bishop Union High School, and it is my 14th year being the athletic director.
Awesome. Do you have any last words for the amazing audience?
Not offhand, just make sure you come out and support our sports when you can. We do have some playoff games coming up for both football and volleyball. Tennis is wrapping up their season. There might be some individuals going to CIF, Cross country, they end their season after everyone, so their last home meet is November 2nd. And then our winter sports start rolling, so we have basketball, soccer, ski team, snowboard, and wrestling to look forward to.
Awesome. Thank you very much for coming. It's
You're
always a pleasure.
welcome.
So remember,
October 28th.
October 28th. I screwed up. October 28th. Show up early, get your tickets online, and have a wonderful Friday night, and an even better Saturday.
Yeah.
Thanks again. This is Jimmy T with Eye on the Inyo with Stacy Van Ness. Hello, welcome to Eye on Inyo Sports. I'm Jimmy T, and today we're honored to have Coach Addie Myers and William the Magnificent. Welcome.
Good morning.
He's not awake yet.
Morning, Jimmy.
Good morning. He had practice already, so he's in the zone. So, Coach Addie, this is homecoming week. Tell us what's going to happen.
So we've been working really hard on our big pyramid at the end of our routine.
Is that a secret?
It is kind of a secret, yeah.
Okay.
It's most definitely the most difficult one we've done so far. So it
Now,
should be pretty fun.
Are they rated according to how dangerous they are and how many points you get, or how does that work?
Not particularly. It just depends on how we're flipping people around and making them move their bodies.
Okay. Is it a combination of speed and style?
Yes, most definitely.
William, do you like the pyramid?
I'm getting to like it. I don't know. I kind of got beat up this morning.
He did.
I got a little beat up this morning.
Really?
Yeah.
Where's your position on the pyramid?
I just back spot the center stunt, and then I end up doing like a shoulder sit. So I don't have a big part, but I get by.
That's a lie.
Because we...
That's a lie. He has a very big part.
Because at the Kern Valley game, I noticed you were holding people above your head, and then they went to, if I remember, they went to one leg,
Yeah.
1 foot.
Yeah.
How much can you lift? What's your bench weight?
Yeah, I can bench press 210 pounds, but I can shoulder press a small woman. So
So what do we have to look forward from you on homecoming game?
I'll do some one-handed stuff on the sidelines. I'll definitely spin during the halftime routine, and maybe we'll try some standing fulls on the sidelines. We don't know yet. I have to talk to the cheer gods about it.
But it will be great, whatever you do, right?
I hope so.
Speaking of greatness, William's being recruited. Explain to how this happened. What happened?
Well, in 2020, I started emailing a lot of Division I coaches. Just why not, right? I emailed probably 30 schools. At the time, I heard back from LSU and Ole Miss, and then I did an engineering camp at the Rose-Hulman Institute of Technology. And on the drive back, since it's in Indiana, we took the bottom route and went all the way down through the south, and we visited all the schools that I had emailed. So since then, I've just been going to look at these schools, getting in contact with coaches right now. I've been talking with the Ohio State coach a lot and the coach at Alabama and Weber State, although that one's a little bit of a stretch. But yeah, we're just getting in contact.
It's not a bit of a stretch.
Not a bit of a stretch?
No.
But you mentioned a competition that you won. Please explain that, Addie.
The what? The competition that he won?
Yes, the competition.
Yeah, so we went to Weber State last January? Was it the end
January.
of January? And Will and Jade won the partner stunting competition there, which was really awesome.
Because that's like
That's
Mount Olympus. That's where everybody gets the
yes,
pinnacle.
Yes, that's the best cheerleading school in the nation. Is
And that
Weber
kind,
State.
and that kind of helped your endorsements. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm number one. You might want to hire me.
Yeah.
Cool. So which school are you leaning towards? Are you allowed to say yet?
Ooh, I don't know, honestly. A lot of them have their perks. A lot of them have their downfalls. I don't know yet. We'll have to see where I get in. You know how much money I can get based off of grades and stuff like that.
Will they offer a full ride scholarship, or is that?
A couple of schools do, but a lot of them they still do focus on the academic side.
Cool. Now, will you be cheering for the other off-season sports as well?
Yeah, basketball, volleyball.
Cool. Coach Addie,
Yeah.
do you have any last words for the tens of people watching today? The homecoming special for
Come out
Bishop
to
Union High School.
homecoming and watch us.
What time is homecoming?
Yeah. So the homecoming game starts at 7, but we typically perform in between JV and varsity. So
6-ish?
6-15? Ish, yeah. That's the plan anyway.
I also heard you're recruiting. Tell me, how many men are on the team?
Me,
Whoa.
just a William.
How many women are on the team?
Too many. I'm just kidding.
18.
I'm just kidding. There's 18. If any of the girls are watching this, I'm so sorry.
And we have recruited a couple of football boys for competition, which will be in February probably. But they're practicing with us sometimes to learn stuff, but they're not fully immersed onto the team, if that makes sense.
Yes. But one of the things people don't understand, you watch your cheerleaders, say, oh, that's easy, I can do that. It takes a lot of energy, a lot of muscle, and a lot of coordination, which leaves me out like on all three. But what do you think your most important thing is as a cheerleader? Attitude?
Yeah, attitude, dedication. Learning to work through adversity is a big thing. Just sticking to your guns and keep working. It kind of is helpful.
And repetition, right?
Oh my gosh, so much
many
repetition.
reps.
Cool. Coach Addie, William, thank you for coming very much.
Thanks for having us, Jimmy.
This is
Yeah,
Jimmy
thank you.
T with Eye on Inyo Sports. This is for homecoming week, Bishop Union High School versus Boron. Boron's a tough team. Come out there and support the team and the amazing cheer team, including this recruit. Thank you. Be tremendous. Hello. Welcome to Eye on Inyo Music. This is homecoming week. I'm Jimmy T, and we have the director, Ryan Mills, of the Bishop Union High School band, also the middle school band, and any other bands?
The elementary.
Elementary
Yeah.
school. Triple threat. Welcome, Director Mills.
Thanks for having me.
It's great to have you. So this is homecoming week, and the band's going to perform. Tell me what they're going to do.
So this will be the last time that we'll be presenting our show that we've been working up since actually we had our band camp even before school started. It's entitled Shockwave, and it's in 3 parts and has to do with kind of the theme is like if an asteroid were to strike the Earth, kind of the lead up to that, and then the aftermath. And so we've gone to 2 separate competitions and presented this show and competed against other schools. And it's the same one that we've done at every halftime performance at each home football game. This will be the last time that we'll be presenting it, and we'll be completely finished in full. So kids have worked really hard, and the season's turned out really, really well for us. So we're excited to put it on one more time.
So we have the opportunity to see an award-winning performance.
Yes.
Two-time award winner.
Yeah. So well, this last competition we did get first place. We went to the Titan Marching Band Invitational in Bakersfield this past Saturday on the 22nd. We did get first place in our division. And so, yeah, we received second place at the tournament before that we went to on October 1st. So, for our first year doing it competitively, it's been a big success.
That's great. Out of the gate, and you get 2 wins, a win and a second place. That's
Yeah, it's everything's lined up by division. So we compete against schools that are our same size, and that it goes all the way into we're in 2A. It goes all the way up to 5A with huge schools, and but it's more or less about the hardware we bring home and just the improvement that we've been able to make from the beginning of the season to the end. So the kids have worked so hard. If you live anywhere by the high school, we're out there every Thursday. We're out there every 7th period, and they put in a lot of hard work this year, and I think we were rewarded.
And we talked about that before. I studied a musical instrument. I moved. They said, now you get to march while you're playing your musical instrument. Okay, and you have to memorize the music.
Yeah,
there's a lot of work that goes into
sure
band.
is, and just even different from parades. It's one thing just marching straight down the street, but when you have a certain spot that you have to hit on the field and make sure that you're the same distance, from the person next to you to this person, and I think we set 40 different formations or 40 different sets of drill on the field. So it was it's a lot to remember, definitely.
Yeah. And learning to walk is different. 8 paces per 5 yards.
Yeah, that 8 to 5 stride. But then sometimes that's elongated. Sometimes we have to run. Sometimes we take little baby steps, depending on how. If you have 16 counts to get from here to here versus here to there, you have to judge those step sizes and make sure you hit your spot right on 16 or 8 or 12, whatever it is. So it was. We have a young band this year. We're only graduating 3 at this point, 3 seniors. So in the next couple years, we're looking for the program to just continue to grow and hopefully sustain this success and build on it.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Director Mills, thank you for coming.
Of course. Thanks for having me.
This is a homecoming special. Go see the band, the award-winning band, twice. This is Jimmy T with Eye on Inyo Sports and Music. We'll be back. Welcome to Eye on Inyo Sports. Today is a special football edition with special coach Jake Evangelist, special teams coordinator.
Thank you.
Welcome. Thanks. We're coming into homecoming.
Yes.
Last week, 2 weeks ago, we played Kern Valley.
Yes.
Our arch rivals, hard game, but we won.
Yes.
Last week, we had Rosamond.
Yes.
This week, we're coming into Boron.
Boron this week.
Second time we played them this year.
Yes, we opened with them in the scrimmage.
Scrimmage.
But yes.
So that's kind of they learn your secrets and they work on improving their game.
Boron is a team that you don't want to play in the end of the season. Unfortunately, we are. Boron always gets better as the season goes on. So we in the scrimmage it was kind of one-sided, but certainly not going to be that case probably on Friday.
They learn from their mistakes, they study our playbook, and they make adjustments.
Yes, they do. Absolutely.
And they're big.
Yes.
Big. So what do we have to look for in this week's game?
Well, I think it's going to be a matter of just making sure that we execute and we do what we do well. And we don't have to worry about trying to overcomplicate things. Just do the simple things the right way and do our job. I think what we have benefited from is when all 11 guys are doing their job, we move the ball, or all 11 guys are doing their job, we stop the ball. And when 11 guys are doing their job, we do well on special teams. So again, it's just doing the right thing right.
You can be a machine, or you can be separate entities.
You could. We want to be a machine. We want to definitely a blue machine.
A blue machine. Got that? Because we're a home game.
Yes.
So tell us about, this is a good and a bad game. It's the last game for some of our seniors.
Sure.
Unless we win. But
Yeah. I think if we win out, it looks like we'll probably get the number 1 seed in Division 5. So this is going to be our seniors' last time in the High Desert League game, and unless but actually Boron will be in Division 6 this year. So again, this will probably be their last chance against Boron.
So would you list the seniors that are going to
Sure.
last game?
So Chaveo Marquez, Kano Mohandro, Albert Kano, Glenn Barfield Dukes, Jada Jackson, John Cortez, Carson Schmidt, Nathan Neverready, Isaac Reno, Aiden Arndal, Kalen Smith, Reese Dondero, Bryce Lyons, Chris Lopez, and Riley Ropkin.
That's just a great group of kids.
Great group of kids. A lot of them.
Yep. And it's
16.
that's
A lot of them. Or
kids.
actually 15.
15.
Yep, 15.
So we're going to miss you, but we're going to salute you. We know that we're going to do phenomenal on Friday. So ladies and gentlemen, Bishop Bronco Sports at Sean Schwab Field, 7 p.m. on
October
times.
28th.
Be there, and you can get your tickets online. Go Broncos.
Go Broncos.